Thank you.
Honey, if JJ had powers, he would have told us.
Then how do you explain that life-size game of Jenga he just played?
What was a guess?
It was a demonstration of advanced mechanical engineering. Admit it, JJ's been different ever since we got back from Brazil.
Yes, you're right. He's been working harder to compensate for the fact that his entire family has been given a superhuman gift except him.
Jim, our learning disabled son is suddenly a B-plus student and a varsity football player?
All right, and what's his gift? Realizing his potential? Steph, he looked us in the eye and told us nothing had changed.
I want to test him.
I got a better idea. Why don't you trust him?
We tried that. Look, we have to know if he has powers.
So what are you going to do, honey? You going to tell your son you don't believe him and then, what, ask him for his DNA?
I think I can come up with a more subtle approach. You want me to pee in a cup? JJ, I told you, in order to research our powers, I need a control group with the same filial DNA. Someone who doesn't have powers. Like you.
You must really think I'm stupid. What, you want to test me because you think I'm lying to you?
No, JJ. You're the only one who stole themselves, and we need to know why. Look, it's no big deal. Just take the cup into the bathroom, turn on the fan.
Mom, I know how to pee. It's just that I'm kind of late for school, and I already went this morning. I'll do it tomorrow. I will drop it by the lab on the way home.
Okay, where it is.
Caramel frap, extra whip with a mocha on top, just how you like it.
George, thank you, but we talked about this.
Yeah, you did something to your hair, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Oh my God, and it's working for you, girl. No, you know what? The green with your eyes.
George, stop it. I can't keep talking to you about these cases.
Why not? You keep me informed, I keep you caffeinated. We're a team.
Because it's privileged information, that is why. You're an idiot. Why don't you just talk to the district attorney?
Why would I want to talk to some puny old man when I can talk to you?
George.
What? So tell me, what is the inside intel on crime in Pacific Bay? I'll leave you alone. Just give me that.
Fine, but this is the last time, okay?
Last time.
They haven't released it to the press yet, but apparently there was something rather unusual about that earthquake yesterday, as small as it was.
Okay, like what?
Like it wasn't mine.
Dr. Powell.
Dr. King.
Excited for your big night.
I was until I found out how many board members were flying in to honor, well, the plant.
The reception's honoring you, Stephanie. You'll do great. Excuse me. It's like crisis. It needs my attention. How could there have been a Sector 7 breach? Security was everywhere.
3 guards are in ICU. 1 is dead.
Realize we're dealing with a deadly weapon, one that needs to be contained immediately.
No worries. Something that powerful can't stay hidden for long.
Good morning, Katie. Hi. Coming along. Well, that doesn't look like the PowerPoint presentation you're supposed to be working on for my speech. Well, that's because it isn't. It's way more interesting. But Miss Folsom, this is the only trace of the late doctor in the entire Global Tech archives. And considering that he was researching the same mutated chromosome that your family has, I decided to take a peek. And the entire thing's encrypted with a 64-bit algorithm. But in the unlikely event that I can crack the code, he gave us some insight into his research on superpowers. Great. I could really use some answers. Starting with my son. I think JJ has abilities too. JJ? Oh my God! That's fantastic! What does he have? Don't tell me. Invisibility. No, flying! I knew it made no sense that none of you were airborne. I mean, it's like the first thing in mind. No, Kitty, he can't fly. In fact, he's not even admitting that he has powers, which is why he's coming in tomorrow to be tested. So he's trying to maintain his secret identity. Most superheroes don't reveal their alter egos to their families. And his mother, Katie. The interesting tidbit, most superheroes don't have mothers. Most of them are dead or away on their home planet or something like that. You know there are a lot of coffee places much closer to school that are hiring. And serve Bailey Browning and her staying friends? No thanks. Is that... What's Olivia doing here with our English teacher? Mr. Robbins! Olivia, hi! Hi!
Megan, Daphne. That was a coincidence running into Olivia. What brings you guys all the way out here?
Job application. Figured it's never too early to start working for man. Yeah, me too. Then I saw Mr. Robbins, so I thought I'd harass him about my book report grade. Anyway, I should go.
Right. Goodbye, Olivia, and I'll be sure to take your grade under advisement.
Bye, Olivia. Mr. Robbins, I didn't think that you lived around here.
I don't. Huge mistake meeting her like this. If they suspect anything, I'm screwed. A line.
Huh?
A line at the register. Probably want to get that application in.
Right, Bye, Mr. Robbins. Bye. Oh my God, they're still doing it. What? How do you know? Dad, don't you know the way people act when they do it? But Mr. Robbins is your teacher. In more ways than one, I guess.
Listen to this. That earthquake that you were in,
Yeah?
the reason it wasn't felt more than a few blocks away from the store is because it wasn't a natural disaster, it was man-made. At least that's what my sources tell me.
You have sources.
Well, you can have superpowers and I can't have sources. This is what I do.
Okay, so what else do your sources tell you?
Well, they're still sifting through debris, but investigators think it was some sort of concussion grenade.
There's no grenade, George.
No, not the kind that G.I. Joe uses, okay? It's like that news explosive. It actually like sends out an electromagnetic shockwave.
You almost killed my family.
Yeah, well, get this. In the middle of all that quaking, the in-store pharmacy was robbed. Thousands of dollars of meds lifted. The weird thing is, it's usually Navy SEALs, military commandos tossing around these explosives, not drugstore cowboys.
So what, they're using the grenade as some sort of diversion?
Exactly. So while families like yours are at some pharmacy stocking up on supplies, moms are buying 2-in-1 shampoo, the kids are begging for candy, suddenly, without warning, everyone's life is changed with one simple boom. The until realize customers run out, while the perp walks in, helps himself to whatever drugs he wants. God help anyone who tries to be a hero. Another pharmacy was hit. Pay right on Marine. Pharmacist is dead. Let's go, people!
Hey, I got your pee, man.
Dude, are you kidding me? Not here. Is it yours?
Nah, I got stage fright. But it's from a reliable source, though. What's going on with you right now?
Parents are all over me. Think I'm doping or something just because I'm on the football team.
But if you're clean, what do you need this for?
My asthma meds. High probability for false positive. And if that happens, I'm dead.
Well, this will cover you, I promise. We're gonna get him off your jack once and for all.
Alright, thanks, dude. I owe you.
You owe me.
Here comes Olivia. I'm gonna launch a light investigation. Megan, don't. You're the opposite of subtle. Oh, hey, Olivia. Hey. So weird running into you at that coffee place way on the other side of town. What she means is first you run into Mr. Robbins and then we run into you. I so don't get it. Yeah, I guess. I mean, me, I'd go anywhere to meet Mr. Robbins for a cup of coffee. Subtle. Look, if you guys think there's something going on between us, you couldn't be more wrong, okay? I can't know about this. God, I hope they just leave me alone. Sorry, Olivia. Megan had too much sugar at lunch. We should get to line up.
Excuse me. Any updates? As you know, my family and I were on site for the first robbery, so we're pretty curious.
Looks like another concussion grenade. This one took out the pharmacist, shattered his spine. Guy was dead on impact.
Any leads?
Yeah, we got a surveillance tape we're analyzing.
Oh, maybe I could take a look at that and, sketch the guy.
What part did we have him on tape? Didn't you understand?
Just trying to help. We get our hands on that footage, George. Figure out what kind of lunatic we're dealing with here.
I'd help if I could, but I'm currently in between sources at the
But
moment.
Daryl won't let us anywhere near it. He's got to lock away in evidence. What? Seriously? Oh. No, George. No. I can't break into evidence. Even if I could get past the lock, I'd be seen. Not if you were moving fast enough. No. Yeah, George, Stephanie would never help me with something like that.
Hey, cannot be too sure. You never know until you ask.
Absolutely not. Just because you've decided to clean up the city doesn't make crime fighting a family business.
I understand. George and I'll figure something out.
Yeah, we'll probably have plenty of time to plot strategy while Jim's behind bars.
Huh?
Excuse me?
Actually, jail isn't where they put someone like Jim, more of a government research facility with that Area 51 kind of vibe. Bright lights, metal slabs. You're a scientist. You know the drill.
What are you talking about? What is he talking about?
That's a pretty good question.
What Jim isn't telling you is that surveillance tape currently in the precinct's evidence locker. Jim, I will not keep the truth from her any longer. I cannot. It's of your husband here, using his powers.
Jim.
George.
Stephanie, he did not want to tell you, but I can't lie to
It's a
you.
matter of time. But all those risks you've been taking.
I'm not the only one around here taking risks.
Fine. I will get that tape for you. But just this one time. After that, you are on your own.
Hey, just because you won't lie to your wife does not mean that I can. What's she gonna do if she finds out? Make me sleep on the couch? You got it.
JJ, I'm sorry. I didn't notice you there. I've been spending hours trying to crack the last wall in this encrypted data code.
Anyways, I come bearing this.
Ew. This is the sample for the control group?
Yes. Looks complicated.
Complicated? Inception made more sense. I'm gonna take this to the lab before it starts to smell like my college dorm in here. Okay.
Hi. Woo. Sure is hot out there today. Busy, huh? Must have blown open. Let me get that for you.
Once. Next time, you're on your own.
I think that went pretty well. Yeah, which part? The part where you deceived my wife into committing a felony? You mean that part? There you go. Check out Mr. Special Ops here. That's our guy. That's not our guy. That's our girl. Hey, thanks for your help with that thing yesterday. Couldn't have done it without you.
So are you on the tape?
No. As it turns out, no. I got lucky. Okay, anybody wants to ride? Now's the time. JJ, I want to hear about your game this weekend.
All right, fold in the thing. Oh, no, it's all right, it's all right. Can't cry over spilled milk there. Yeah? Mom, with these powers, what do I do if I should accidentally overhear something that I shouldn't? Well, if it involves your father or me or whatever I was thinking when he got out of the shower the other day. Ew! Gross! I think Olivia Schaefer is sleeping with Mr. Robbins. Your English teacher? Are you sure? That's the thing. Olivia didn't exactly confess. In fact, she denied it. But you read her mind. This just isn't fair. I just wanted a job, not to get stuck in some after-school special. Oh, honey, you're right, it's not fair. We didn't ask for these powers, but we've got them. So now we have to do what's right. So I should say something. It's a very serious allegation. To be absolutely certain.
Her name's Rebecca Jessup. Police already had an APB out on her. Spent a year and a half in prison for writing bad checks. Got out early for good behavior 6 months ago.
No history of violence, no history of drug use. This doesn't make sense.
Nothing makes sense. She's stealing drugs. She's probably as high as a pizza delivery guy when she dreamed up this plan.
That's a good theory, only the drugs she's been stealing don't get you high. She stole carbamazepine. It says here it's an anti-epileptic drug. Why the hell is she doing this, George?
Hey, Katie, I got your message. You wanted to see me?
JJ, yes, thank you for coming. Do you notice anything different about this lab today?
No.
No? Okay, well, I'll tell you. It contains one less unsolved algorithm. Thanks to you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
JJ, yesterday when I took your specimen for testing, you cracked an encrypted file in seconds. And that can only mean one thing. You came back from that trip with superpowers, too. You're a genius, aren't you? Here's what I don't understand, though. Why would you lie to your parents about it? Slater, what are you doing here?
Matthewing with Katie.
Oh, you do that, too? You're amazing. I saw the Bolton file. You cracked the code. To be honest, I didn't think you could do it, but wow, you are a genius. It was no problem. She's being way too modest. You are being way too modest. Truth is, I don't say this enough. You are a tremendously gifted scientist, and I'm so lucky to have you working beside me. I will see you at home later. Great job. Thank you.
That feeling that you're having now, That's the reason I didn't tell my parents about my secret. Because if they know that I have powers, I'm not special because of me anymore. I'm just this kid with a mutated gene, you know?
Hey, JJ, I'll cover for you for now. But you're gonna have to tell her the truth, and soon. Oh, I got your test results.
Well, you can go ahead and give them to her because I know for a fact that they're normal.
They are, except for one minor detail. JJ, you're pregnant. Mr. Robbins, can I speak to you for a second?
If you need more time on your Pride and Prejudice paper, just...
No,
please.
it's not that. I need to talk to you about Olivia.
What about her?
Why were the two of you meeting so far away from school? Alone, together?
I told you it was a coincidence. Bumped into you too. You gonna read into that?
Please, Mr. Robbins, I'd like to believe it's that simple.
Look, Daphne, I know you have Olivia's best interest at heart. I do. But I would never get involved with one of my students.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry.
I thought all this lying would end when I stopped sleeping with her. You have my word.
See you next class.
Hey,
Hi. I got JJ's test results back.
and?
Well, according to Katie, he's normal.
See, I knew it. I knew our boy would not lie. Not like that. Wait a minute. Something tells me you still don't believe him.
All the scientific hunch or mother's intuition. He's just not the same boy he was before we took our trip.
But you tested him. Katie gave you the results.
Look, I don't want to be right about this. All right, you, me, and Daphne, every day we are faced with some new moral dilemma because of our powers. You know what, JJ, they have to also.
I'm sorry, it's George. Might be something, important. Hey, George.
I got 3 words for you. Robbery in progress.
I'm kind of in the middle of someone's stuff right now. Let the cops deal.
Chip, it's another pharmacy. The pattern holds there's gonna be another grenade. No one else can do it. It's gotta be you. This is Maine. Go now. She's leaving the pharmacy right now. You can get to her before the cops can.
Rebecca, stop. I know what you're doing.
You stay away from me.
Easy. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I know you won't.
That's why there are no bomb fragments, no explosive residue. She's the weapon.
First a teleporter, now a human earthquake. Why do bad guys get all the cool powers?
My powers are cool.
She must be hardcore too, because you're supposed to be more powerful than a train.
It's a locomotive, and I think you're confusing me with someone else. She could make these, these sort of waves, like, with her hands, some sort of shock waves or something.
Shock waves. Damn.
I know, cool power.
Hey, yeah, but why is she using them to steal epilepsy meds?
Maybe she's trying to control her powers somehow.
Oh, hey, no sudden movement. You might have a concussion. Better get staff to check you out.
No, I can't tell her what happened.
Why not?
As far as Steph knows, superpowers just run in the family. I haven't told her there are others.
You think that I'm the one that's good at lying to your wife.
Kitty,
Yeah.
I thought you said the bee you gave me was 100% pure. It is. 100% pure girl.
Dude, I don't think it matters.
It does when a girl is pregnant. What? What? It's not like you're the one who got busted.
No. Dude, that pee that I gave you belonged to my girlfriend. What am I gonna do? My life is over. We
You don't
protected
feel
everything.
Condoms are only effective 90% of the time. If women are fertile 37 to 42% of the time, application of standard deviation actually raises your odds of pregnancy too.
JJ,
Yeah,
stop
but
trying to make me feel better, man.
Daphne, what are you doing here? note from Mr. Loeb. I have a question about the European history exam. You ever hear of email? I gotta go. My mom's making me meet with a college counselor. So lame. Bye. Bye. I don't get it. Blueprints of some building. What are architectural blueprints doing on Volson's computer Discosaurus? You know, maybe we're missing something. Do me a favor. Run another decryption. I doubt Volson went to all this trouble just to protect some blueprints. Right. Right. Okay. I'm just, gonna run this algorithm again. Like I did the first time. All by myself. Just do what you did before. Right. Okay. That's the thing. I have a little help. Okay, it's nothing to be embarrassed about. It was a tough code to crack. Exactly. And I don't know what he did to crack it. Katie, who cracked the encryption? Jim! We need to talk.
About?
The lies that someone in this family is telling.
Okay, here's the deal.
Your son has superpowers.
My... What? What are you talking about?
For lack of a better term, he has a genius-level intellect.
Technically, it's just heightened cognitive function facilitated by rapid somatic transfer between
JJ.
neurons.
What? Why didn't you tell us?
Look, when I started to get A's and play football and stuff, I don't know.
What does playing football have to do with your powers?
Everything. Football is all angles, trajectories, velocity. I see it all in my head.
That's how you made the team.
Don't you get it? This is the first time in my whole life that you guys have actually been proud of me.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. And I didn't want you to think that it was because I had powers. I wanted you to think that it was because of me.
So you lied to us. Why aren't you more angry about this?
What? I am, sort of. Honesty is complicated where our powers are concerned.
Yeah, as far as other people finding out, but this is our family. There shouldn't be any secrets between us. And you should not be using your abilities on the football field.
Why not?
It's an unfair advantage. It's called cheating. Dad! So, no more football. Until when? Until you either lose your powers or forever. Whichever
No, this
comes
isn't
first.
fair. I am not leaving this team. No way.
Jim!
Everybody in this family uses their powers. I am too. And you guys wonder why I didn't want you to know?
You're a really big help there. Great parenting. You know what? Just get dressed. We're gonna be late for reception.
Every time you bring her, she try to capture everything.
Look at it this way. At least now we know the reason JJ didn't get powers is because they got powers.
You couldn't even tell us about them. What does that say about us, as parents?
Well, as parents, we're breaking totally new ground here.
We should have had this contained days ago.
She's off the grid.
There's no way to track her until she uses her powers again. Actually, I think I found her. Rebecca. Thank God you're okay. I was worried.
You should be.
Robbing pharmacies. Killing innocent people. For what?
I want my life back. I want to be normal again. Those pills don't work. Nothing does.
You should have come to me. I could have helped.
By locking me up again?
Rebecca.
Maybe this is who I am now. But at least I can stop you from doing this to anyone else.
Transport her back to the dormitory and do it quietly.
Saving lives has always been the cornerstone of global tech research. Countless people from around the globe have been cured of debilitating afflictions and have gone on to lead healthy, productive lives. I am so fortunate to be a part of this continuing legacy with my own research into this extraordinary plant, the Trosetum coronis.
Put her in the back.
A species whose DNA is unlike any... Oh my God! That's an earthquake! The very first earthquake! And it's already over. Everyone okay? Oh my God!
Tell Stephanie I'll be right back. Rebecca, stop! I don't want to hurt you. I just want to talk to you.
How are you still standing? You should be in a morgue after what I did to you.
Yeah, well, we're a lot more alike than you might think.
Highly unlikely. You're one of us, aren't you? They got you too.
Who got us? Look, if you can bring yourself to trust me, I can help you find the answers you're looking for.
You can't help me. Leave.
I can't do that. Please, trust me.
Of course they'd send someone with powers. It's the only way they think they can capture me.
Hey, Olivia. Principal Ackerman talked to Mr. Robbins today about an inappropriate relationship he's been having with a student. Megan knew nothing about it. Olivia, I'm sorry I went behind your back, but I was just trying to protect you. You don't know anything. He was taking advantage of you, Olivia. By dating my mom? What? You might have the perfect family, but for me, seeing my mom happy and having a nice guy in our lives meant something. Until they broke up. He was taking me to coffee that day to basically say goodbye. He was always so nice to me. Like I'd hoped a father might be. I am so sorry, Olivia. I didn't know. Now he's humiliated and everyone thinks I'm having sex with my teacher. So, thank you so much for trying to protect me. Olivia, I'm sorry! Jim, do you hear me? Honey, open your eyes. Okay?
Not sure that's the word I'd use.
Who did this to you?
Steph, there's something you need to know. JJ's not the only one who's been lying. I'm sorry.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine, I promise.
Good. Now I can be furious with you. Why didn't you tell me there were others out there like this?
It seemed like a lot to process, and I didn't want you to worry any more than you already do.
I'm a scientist, Jim. I can handle the fact that the world is filled with strange and inexplicable things.
Why did she come to Global Tech?
No, it's not Global Tech. It's Volson. I've been tracking this scientist, Douglas Volson. He was experimenting with chromosome mutations, a lot like ours.
Now who's keeping secrets?
Volson is dead, and his research has been mothballed. Rebecca must not have known that.
Whoever this Bolson guy is, whatever he was working on was clearly dangerous. You need to leave it alone.
The whole world is dangerous. From renegade scientists to superpowered criminals, even regular criminals. We can't control any of that. The only thing we can control is how we deal with it.
And how we teach our children to.
Exactly. Mr. Robbins?
Daphne.
You probably already know this, but I'm the one that wrote the note. I just thought I saw the two of you, and then you were both saying things that made me think. I'm so sorry.
Don't be. Don't be sorry for looking out for your friend. It's what I was trying to do too.
But you still can. You can still be there for Olivia.
No, I can't. Look, I still have my job, but these kind of allegations have a way of following you for a long time. I guess we'll both have to be a little bit more careful next time.
Mom already said I can play, so if you're here to stop me...
I didn't come here for that, kid. I came to apologize. Look, I hate that you lied. I hate it. But if I did anything to make you feel like you're not good enough, I'm so sorry.
Dad, these powers, and what they allow me to do, it's like I'm living someone else's life. Someone cool, someone smart, someone that I've always wanted.